Hi everyone. So today I have with me the king of releases, Goodflow Goodflow. Phil, thank you for coming on. How are you today?
Thank you, Kandai. What up, everybody? I'm good. It's all good.
Did you flow
Like
today?
usual routine. Not yet, not yet. I worked this morning very early, so now we're having this chat and then a little bit of workout and then maybe some free flow. It depends on the weather.
hmm hmm
It's not so good right now, so I can also practice in the house, but I prefer
Yeah.
open air is always better.
Do you work night shifts?
No, it depends. It depends.
Okay,
My
okay.
my my shift changes, so it's a part time,
Mm,
and then the rest of the day it depends. I dance, play music, or
nice,
whatever.
nice.
I
Got it.
flow, obviously.
hmm So actually, the first thing I wanted to ask you is, are you Italian?
Yes,
Okay.
100%. Yes. Born and raised in Milan, and so all my life is here. But I traveled a lot because of dancing. So I visited almost all Europe and some places around the world.
Got it. Just curious, what's your favorite pasta? Because I love pasta.
I got several. I don't eat it right now a lot,
hmm
but I think my favorite is the classic one. So fresh tomatoes. Also seafood, but it's always better to eat it when you're on the seaside. So
Right,
in
right.
cool places where you have good seafood.
I've actually been to Milan once, I think in 2019.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you gotta come back.
I do. I do. All right. So I guess we'll go into the Ropeflow questions. And I
Yeah,
wanted to
let's
ask
go.
you, I always wondered your Instagram username. It's Goodflow, Goodflow. I think it's very catchy.
Okay,
And I was thinking, how did you know to say it twice instead of just once? What's the story behind your username?
okay, okay. First of all, I'm coming from from breakdance. So I did b-boying since 2000 and was my job since a couple of years ago,
Oh.
full-time job. And because my name is Filippo in Italian, they used to call me Phil. And so because of James Brown, Feel Good, I had this nickname that was Feel Good for all
Mm,
my breaking life. So when I opened my Instagram profile, I was just matching good and flow. So it's like feel good, good flow.
mm,
And but the meaning was more about having a good time, reaching a baseline that allows me to have pleasure and to feel good
mm.
with Ropeflow. So it started like that, and I double it just because one good flow was already taken,
Ah, okay.
and so to have it easier for the people reaching out, just good flow, because sometimes if you put numbers and stuff, it's
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
to to check.
hmm
And my Instagram name on my, let's say, b-boy side was feel good. So it was just
Perfect.
you know super easy choice.
Mhm. How long have you been dancing?
I started in 2000.
Oh, 2000.
Like
Wow.
yeah, I was 15 and was just going out with friends, you know, doing some trying to create this uh, gang stuff going
hmm
around
hmm
the city, with people and dancing on the floor with the boombox. So it was born like just a passion, and then year after year, discovering the hip hop culture, um, music, and more skills, and knowing new people, starting to traveling next cities to battle other people, and it was just just like that, you know.
Hmm.
And after, let's say, 10 years, they started me to, they started to asking me to teach in dance schools.
Mm.
So it was just a natural progression. But in the last couple of years, I was a little bit saturated about teaching, you know.
Hmm.
And so, no, I mean, it's 5 years ago. This started when I discovered Ropeflow,
Hmm.
and 2 years ago I took a break from the, let's say, professional dancing full time.
Right.
So I still dancing, I still practicing, still doing some lesson workshops, sometimes still judging, but it's I was looking to put back the dance into just pleasure, you know,
Hmm.
because it was overwhelming to have it
Full time.
as a profession. Yeah,
Right, right. Okay.
I did my job. 20 years, it's enough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you work too much, you're gonna stop liking dancing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the main reason. Because
Hmm.
also because the when we talk about breaking, um, the let's say the business is not so huge.
Mm.
So it's always, you know, compromising or traveling a lot or
Right.
take this job, and then the time that you allow yourself for really dancing, you know, like
Mm.
having fun with your body, with your moves, with your music. It's always less, and I was overwhelmed from this, so I decided to get back the pleasure and find another job. So my money comes from
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
there, and then I can.
Nice, nice. Seems like a good idea.
Yes, that's why also I don't want to do the same mistake with Ropeflow. So also I have obviously I have my, let's say, business with
Hmm.
ropes lessons and stuff, but I always try to, you know, when I feel too much, I try to keep keep it
Right.
on the right
About
the right
maybe.
way, you know.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh. Got
yeah.
it. How did you first find Ropeflow?
Oh, it was random because I was on Instagram and I found during, it was during COVID, yes,
Okay.
2020. Um, I found a clip from B-boy. B-boy is break dancers.
Hmm.
Okay, a friend of mine from Bologna that is called Fabio,
Mm.
and on Instagram is Flow TKO,
Okay.
and uh, and he's the first person that brought Ropeflow in Italy.
Oh.
He's also the owner of Ropeflow Italy account in Instagram.
Mm.
So he was the really first one ever, the originator, pioneer in our scene. And I was already looking for some physical activity besides breaking.
Hmm.
So I tried a little bit of yoga, stretching, and stuff like this. I was thinking about jumping the rope, but I didn't want something that was too much cardio.
Right.
So I was looking for something opposite to breaking. Breaking is a lot of energy, a lot of
Hmm.
cardio, a lot of stress on the body. And so I was looking for something else. And when I saw the video, I was like, oh, I like the thing to go in the park with my rope,
Hmm.
but I don't want to stress it out jumping. So
Yeah.
you jump, then you do the mistake and you stop, and then again,
Yeah.
and the breath, you know. And so I was seeing this clip of him just, you know, moving smoothly, slow. So this seed stuck in my head,
Hmm.
and after a couple of months, I went to a store, I bought a rope, cut it, did some, you know, some trying, and I tried some moves. I checked online because I saw the hashtag whack method.
Hmm.
So I checked something on YouTube. I learned some moves, and then I let it there. And after some more months, I check again because I had a recording about it.
Mm.
I record myself. Um, and after a while, I was kind of hooked again. And oh no, after a while, I got hooked again, and I recorded myself. And I saw the video, and I was like, I don't like it, you know.
Hmm.
How it's possible I can spin on my hand and I cannot like look cool just doing this,
Right.
let's say, easy moves, because
Hmm.
for me were easy moves, and so I wrote to Fabio, and I told him, okay, I wanna have some lessons with you, so you can explain me the stuff. And I did the first lesson where we didn't use the rope,
Mm.
because he explained me the philosophy, cardinal laws, and this basic stuff. And after I discovered the science behind, I was okay, this is my thing.
Mhm.
And so I kept going with his lessons, and I think this was the best choice, because everything I learned later on, I mean, I learned from many good people, but the blueprint that he gave me with this sessions is still right now the baseline of all my work. So I was really lucky to find a person that I already knew, that was already full of knowledge about Ropeflow, good teacher, passing the right information,
Mhm.
and so the rest was just built in on it. But
Right.
sometimes you I don't want to say you learn from bad teacher, but sometimes when you start, for example, for me with breaking was just random.
Mhm.
I see that and I try. I see that and I try. And after 10 years, I had to redo all the work to
Yeah.
put my basics down again. And so I don't wanna have to do the same mistakes I did with dancing. So I want to start with good foundation, and I was lucky about it. So this was my very, very first approach with Ropeflow.
Mm. So right away, you just wanted someone to teach you a structure so that you don't have to figure it out yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can figure it out, but it's like when you see an iceberg. You see the upper part, but the lower part in Ropeflow especially is huge. So every step you want to do outside the water, it
Mhm.
means that you have to work a lot on the foundation.
Right.
Even when we talk about the smoothness or the form, it's not just practice. It's a lot of understanding, a lot of knowledge. To me, like the practice, the reps, let's say, okay, so
Mhm.
the daily practice, and the study, the knowledge, and the understanding is more about understanding than
Mhm.
knowledge.
Mhm. Mhm.
So you can have uh, like less knowledge, but a very good understanding, and you can express it very well.
Mhm. Mhm.
Obviously, you got a partner with the constant practice, but if you practice a lot, um, without this deep understanding, you cannot just you cannot really step up.
Right, right. Yeah, I wanted to ask you so after you started getting coaching, what did your practice look like? How often did you practice? Do you remember what kind of things you worked on?
Yes, the first thing I did was more or less the one hand practice.
Mm.
So one hand, trying to understand the difference between my non-dominant side and dominant side. Obviously, it was a little bit all together, but I started with the exercise that Fabio gave to me. That was a lot of one hand trying to really feel the difference of the motion.
Mm.
So not just the hand, but the whole positioning of the body. The we started with hands. Okay, so this was the very first thing.
Mm.
Then understanding the circumnavigation without looking to the feet. So just to understand the maps around me. This is the very beginning. After that, it was the same work with circumnavigation with two hands, and after that, let's say the second part of the practice was more about taking one move. I don't know, dragon roll,
Mhm.
or trying to learn the sneaks, or but at the beginning was more matadors and dragon rolls.
Mhm.
Okay, still without too much effort on the footwork. And then the last part, I used to have fun. So
Mhm.
put some music and try to connect the dots. Uh, More or less, I don't want to say it's the same practice I do now, but more or less I used to split my practice in this three. So I kind of warm up
Mhm.
with one hand, and then uh, basics patterns like, let's say, whack methods. Okay, and then in the last part, more free flow combination and stuff like that. This is very, how can I say? Um, yeah, this is more or less all. Obviously, it's deeper than
Mhm.
that, but more or less this is the
Structure.
what's happening during my practice back in the day, and still right now. More complex, obviously, right now,
Mhm.
but more or less this is
Right.
the thing.
So you were trying to not trying to, but you were doing free flow even from the beginning. Because I know some people they're kind of scared of free flow.
No, I mean everything is strictly connected to my dance background.
Mm.
So in breaking, um, I speak about breaking, but it's almost the same for everything in dance. So the thing is that in breaking you have battles. So you have battles, you have ciphers. So you don't really need the stage and the choreography. So when you learn something,
Right.
okay, you learn it in your practice, but then the real proof, if you know something, is to, in Ropeflow we say weaponizing. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
when you use it for real, okay, so it's like I can cook something for myself, but the real thing is when you have to prepare a dinner for five, 10
Uh-huh.
people.
Right.
So there you know if you really know how to cook. So the same thing was okay, because I have so much passion with music because of dancing. I was okay. This is the practice, but I want to have fun.
Mhm.
So I want to see what's happening if I just let myself go. Uh, so yes, I mean free flow, not as a composition. It's just putting your music and do whatever.
Mhm.
You do mistakes, okay. You do cool things, okay. Uh, and also because when you go free and you record yourself, that is the other very important choice that I did,
Mm.
to record almost every practice. In the
Wow.
first 2 years, I think I have the recordings of all my practices.
Wow. You should post the everybody
That
wants to see.
I'll never watch it again. It's too many, too many videos, too many.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
But was a real key because what you feel and what you see
Hmm.
from the outside is very different,
Right.
and your body tends to readapt automatically when you watch yourself, and when you do it, you don't have to post it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, the posting thing is just to if you want to have a diary or something like that. But I always suggest to record yourself. You put down the phone. You don't have to record something. You just put the phone down. You start free flowing and you forget about it.
Right.
And then it's 5 minutes, 9 minutes, 15 minutes. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Hmm.
And from there, you can catch the repetitions. You know, maybe you turn every time left, or I don't know. Maybe you always do one combination when you want to go into I don't know cheetah tail. You find yourself doing every time the same thing
Hmm.
on the
Hmm.
same side.
Right.
So you see yourself from the video, and you can work on your practice
Hmm.
the next day. Yes. So yes, free flow. I mean, I could say that I practice so much and in with so much focus because my aim was to free flow.
Hmm.
So my aim from the beginning was I wanna be able to express this thing as an art form.
Yeah.
So yes, body, fitness, whatever. But from my perspective, my dancing perspective was this thing can go in theaters, can be can be a real art form behind the fitness
Right. Right.
side.
Hmm.
Okay, that is like the core. It's very important. So I try always to stay tied to the wax method and to this principle during all my practice. But these are just the steps where I can walk on to express the art form
Hmm.
with music, with I don't know, reflective ropes, colors, uh, lights, whatever. I mean, this thing is coming. You know,
Hmm.
maybe right now is not so known, but
It's only
it's
gonna get. Yeah.
natural. Yeah, yeah. But like the meetings, like now we are having this this global rope flow meetup in Japan. I was me and Sinija and the other people, you know, starting in 2021, 20, like this, we already were visioning this thing
Hmm.
coming. So we were like, okay, we do our thing and we wait, you know, but
Right.
this
Right.
is coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I like what you
So
said.
even
Mhm.
even
Oh, sorry. Go
so
ahead.
even right now that some things are really moving, to me it's still the beginning.
It is. It
Like we
is.
are
Yeah.
baby
Yeah.
flowers, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, I like what you said about the art because I think I'm a little bit similar where I want to create something almost like beautiful. Like I want to create beauty with
Yeah.
sort of like a physical art. So I like what you said there. Do you remember looking back what you struggled with in the early days?
Okay. The very thing I struggle a lot and I practice very much
Hmm.
is the close form of the sneak. Uh, for more on the underhand sneak because I was super inspired by the Filipino school.
Hmm.
I also studied a lot with Mr. Ray from the
Mm,
Philippines,
okay.
and yeah, my a lot of my work was inspired by the Filipino scene. Um, Ropeflow Philippines, all the people from Ropeflow Philippines were massive inspiration, massive. Um, and I was seeing that their sneak was were really like close here,
Ah, okay,
like
yeah.
moving the hands really close, and the movement was the hands were very close to the core. So because the propeller is next to the core, everything was super smooth,
Hmm.
And so when I did my practices, I was putting down my phone, recording myself, and I tried to close a lot. And then when I checked my video, my hands were like super
Yeah,
open,
yeah.
I couldn't understand, and I was like, how is it possible that I try to stay close, and when I check, I feel like this, and
Yeah.
then when I check, I'm super open. And so I really practiced a lot, and
Mhm.
it took me some time. Then obviously I understood. Okay, the sneak, you have the front part, back part. So isolate the front part, isolate the back part,
Mm,
and work on the basics of the basics.
right.
So then the rest will come. Um, because but it was not a real struggle. I mean, I remember it as something that I work a lot and I didn't have the results I wanted. But the rest, I mean, uh, everybody who follow me knows about the releases,
Hmm.
But that was, to me, that is the easiest thing.
Really?
Like, yeah, because uh, when you find something that you really like to do,
Mm.
you feel pleasure. It's not just the unlocking; it's the motion itself. So sometimes I just spin atoms, and I just feel the body good because of the shoulder injuries that I have. So I feel the shoulder burn. Um, so it was just natural practicing that.
Mm.
Um, it was just something that I really feel that I need to. It's not a need. It's not something I want. It's just something natural that I wanted to incorporate in my style, and so because I felt so much pleasure practicing it, when I, let's say, really learn it, um, it was just the natural step by step process. Also, um, another thing that really helped me a lot in the process was allowing myself to do mistakes, or
Mm.
what we call mistakes. I don't see them as a mistake, um, because in dance competition or in battles, when you fuck up, it's like, aha,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
missed that.
Ah, okay.
And I didn't want this pressure, because Ropeflow for me was like being more free,
Hmm.
and also because of the concept of flow. Like in meditation, for example, the work is not to stay focused, is to regain focus.
Hmm.
So you cannot work about regaining focus without losing it. So here is the same thing. The thing is not to be perfect in your flow. The thing is, okay, I lose my handle. I want to be able to, control the rope and come back with the handle again and keep going without stopping, go down on the floor, picking up the rope and
Hmm.
start again. So I wanted to be able to control the rope no matter what.
Hmm.
So in this way, it doesn't matter what happens. The flow can slow down, I can lose the handle, whatever, but it's the motion keep going.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yes, that was the main meaning, the main reason why I learned releases. So I
Yeah.
want to have control, and then obviously, when you learn one, you learn the second, you control here, then after you, let's say, discover the code, then it's always the same thing.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't, I like it, but when um, a lot of people ask me about releases,
Hmm.
but to me, you don't have to do
Yeah.
it. You do it if you want to do it. If you don't want to, most of my favorite flow me's don't do a lot of releases,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just something that I really, maybe because of the virtuosism of breaking, so I want to have, but yeah, it's not my main thing.
Right, right.
People see this like my main thing, but
Uh-huh.
to me it's just a little part that is so easy that I can just develop it.
Wow,
But
wow.
I don't practice so much releases. I just
Hmm.
do it. I learned it, and then I use it as yeah, to when I feel to do it, I do it.
Right. So yeah, so instead of you didn't sort of uh choose releases and just worked really, really hard. It was kind of like you had a natural, you liked it, you had a preference towards it, but you were also had some potential. And so it kind of just naturally, uh,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I I think about Ropeflow right now more in terms of concepts than in terms of moves or patterns.
mhm,
So if you think about uh, we can think about matadors as concept. So you don't need to split overhand, underhand,
mm,
2 beat, 3 beats. Okay, you have a lot of stuff that you can do just with matadors. So instead of thinking about the move, you think about the concept.
mm,
So how many way I have uh, to shift my matadors concept? How many way I have to shift to move with high flows? So I don't know, with hands like this, mullets, or dragon head, or bowlers, or I don't know, even high rollers,
mhm,
or going more up. So you are working from here up, or you can focus on footwork. So you can do whatever move, but the focus is on footwork. So you do a lot of steps. You understand how to shift your body, how to rotate, how to circumnavigate in a cooler way, double steps, stuff like that. Uh, Same with Uggs. You can do a lot of things. So it's not
mhm.
just this move. You
Right.
have this move. You can have more rounds. You can have releases with the hugs. You can have turns, spins. The same thing with flips. You
Mhm.
know, it's a
So many
giant word.
possibilities. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's almost, I don't want to say it's impossible to learn everything,
Hmm.
but it's easier after a while when you have a lot of material, it's easier to think in terms of concepts.
Hmm.
So I play with flips. I play with just some flips. I play with flips and rhythms. So instead of having one flip, I have one flip, two flips, three flips.
Hmm.
And then you can work on um, steers.
Hmm.
So instead of thinking about which move I do, I think on the positioning of the steers that I'm working on. So you can work with far steers in so many different ways. So
Right.
you don't have a real you can also create drills and patterns
Hmm.
to allow yourself to practice better. But in terms of you kind of have this concept that you can expand so much. So it's also easier to understand which moves works better
Hmm.
together.
Hmm. Hmm.
So obviously, if you're working with high moves, they work good together. If you work with the sneaks, they work good together. And then you work with steers. So steers can allows you to work with sneaks and then go into matadors.
Right.
So it's a kind of um, uh, yeah, it's communication.
Yeah.
It's the same as speaking a language. You start with letters, then with words,
Hmm.
then you have the basic sentences like "Hi, my name is,"
Hmm.
"Where is the store?" And after a while, even if you do some mistakes, you want to communicate. So you want to be able to read the flow and
Hmm.
write your own stuff.
Right.
That's why it's so important, the understanding, because uh, one thing that I found really helpful about the work that I did with my coaches was to read other people's flows.
Mm.
So when you do a move that I like, that I never seen before or that I never practiced, I just watch yourself and I don't even ask myself. North is over there,
Mm.
south is over there. He's moving the right hand. This dragon stuff is east or west. I just have my scheme ready. So I watch it and then I have to practice, but I don't have to waste time into, oh, how is his position? Okay,
Right.
this
Right.
is the right hand. No, this is the left hand.
Hmm.
It, you know, it's like reading something quickly,
Right. Right.
you know? You don't have to check the words on the dictionary because you understand straight
Uh-huh.
on
Uh-huh.
what's happening.
It's kind of like in your
So
brain, the map's already made, and it just
yeah,
maybe.
yes, yes. That's why I think a lot of people struggle and to practice. I don't know, the sneaks or whatever, microleases, whatever. But to me the key is always understanding. Even when I do like lessons or workshops, I always try to do more or less the same things that I used to do when I start.
Mm.
So I mean, if the even if you already intermediate level or if you already know about Ropeflow, I still start with cardinal. If you're working with me, cardinals, okay, but I tell you my perspective,
Mm.
my depth on this because it's so easy. I think the most common thing when you share your knowledge with somebody is you start practicing some move, whatever, and they don't realize maybe they are north doing a south like
Hmm.
underhand doing an overhand motion, you know. So if you don't really ingrain the cardinal, the circumnavigation, the I mean, even when I practice still right now, the very first thing that I say to myself is, "This is my north. This is
Mm.
my south." Or, for example, when you record yourself, usually you have your side, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm recording myself. This is my north. Every video.
Hmm.
So a lot of time I say, okay, but if I always record myself like this, it means that I practice a lot more here.
Yeah.
So now this is my north,
Mm.
and I record myself here. So it's something that I put down as before everything else,
Mm. Right.
before picking up the rope, and it's not a mistake. I mean, it's natural that you say to yourself, "Yeah, I know this thing. Let's go." And then even if you know, you don't notice.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So the steps is always understanding the philosophy behind the practice. So why you are doing this thing,
Mhm.
how you want to do these things, how other people are doing this thing, what's the vision, uh, what's the work that you want to do on yourself. It's
Mm,
more mental, it's more physical, it's more like feeling, it's more on the music, it's more okay. Then cardinals, then maps,
mm,
how I follow the cardinals, how I spin, how I then basic motion, even before whack method,
mm,
before. So it's propeller, it's figure eight, it's whips. Then we go into race and chase, matadors, dragon rolls. I mean, it doesn't matter that you have to do this like, you can start from the beginning, and after a lot of practice with the basics, then you try the dragon roll because you
mm,
want to push yourself,
mm,
So it's always finding the baseline, finding the balance. So it's not that you have to move into sneak when you have the perfect matador.
mhm, mhm.
I mean, you never have the perfect matador, you never have the perfect motion. So it's always rolling what you know and push yourself a little
Right.
bit ahead,
Uh-huh.
and try to incorporate in the free flow. So it's always working here, and put them together. Even with the dominant, non-dominant, same thing. The work on A lot of people don't understand that the work of the non-dominant is not to be able to work to let your non-dominant side to work better. The reason is to when you work on the non-dominant side, it allows you to be better on your dominant side. That allows you to be better on your non-dominant side. So, it's not that I have to roll this thing like homework.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
It's not like that.
Right.
It's to unlock your best side is always better. Is always better. So if you let's say mic releases, you can have your mic releases good on your dominant side is because you never tried on the non-dominant. As soon as
Uh,
you start the dominant side, boom.
that's interesting because for me with the releases, my dominant, non-dominant, I did both sides at the same time, and they're pretty
Mhm.
even. There isn't too much of a
Good.
difference.
Yeah, good.
But
I think is this is the work that I did since day one
mm,
on everything. Obviously, you will never be even. Obviously, your dominant side is always a little bit, more.
yeah.
But the um, coming back on the roots of the whack method, okay, the thing is both sides utilized.
Mm, right. Right.
So this is the if you want to find balance, this is to me rope flow is really tied to this concept.
Mhm.
Then when you express yourself, when you do I don't know, a video for yourself, for your pleasure. You can do whatever you want, everything on one side. It doesn't matter. But if we think in terms of practice, that there's a reason why this concept came up,
Right. Right.
So it's always helping yourself
Hmm.
doing this kind of work.
Everything is connected. Might as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of flows, what kind of flows catches your eye?
Cool. It's really hard. I mean, I think the most most of my work came out from, let's say, stealing moves.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
whenever I see something that maybe is not new, but maybe I didn't practice so much, or some variation that I never see, or some combination. I always try to stay, let's say, up updated,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
know, like maybe, I learn it and then I never do it again. But it's something that, yeah, I have a lot of videos back in the day of moves coming from whoever, you
Hmm.
know. So not just from, let's say, the best. No, I try to do moves from people that maybe never stopped flow years ago. Uh, I really like, yeah, I like a lot of things,
Mm,
a
right. Yeah.
lot of, yeah,
Hmm.
because sometimes it's the background, sometimes it's the music, sometimes
Hmm.
it's the 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 movement of the body, sometimes it's the color of the rope, sometimes it's I know, I mean, there are a lot of things, but I'm trying to go into um, more into inspiration
Mm,
than the move
right.
itself.
Right. Right.
Okay. So yeah, sometimes I'm inspired by somebody using a song that I really love and I never flow with.
Hmm.
So this thing pumping up, and now I love the flow,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
besides the moves. Uh, so obviously, I really like the let's say kind of really flow, felt
Hmm.
composition. I don't care about mistakes. I
Hmm.
care
Hmm.
about the fullness,
Right. Right.
of the motion, and obviously to express yourself in these terms, you have to have a daily practice. But I really enjoyed also flows from somebody using very basic moves,
Hmm.
but that moment was cool. So
Hmm.
the light was cool. So it's even when I started recording myself. Uh, Obviously, I'm very lazy in
Hmm.
editing and
Yeah.
do
Right.
so that's why I focus a lot. My work is a lot focused on the practice.
Hmm.
So if my flow is good, I don't have to edit too much.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You
true.
know. Yeah, this is the core. This is the core.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
lazy. Super
Me too.
lazy.
Me too. I don't like editing.
And so sometimes I see somebody, use the light, like he put the light, like the sun is there. So sometimes it's very very small details that put all together create a good
Hmm.
environment,
Hmm.
good colors, good um, and yeah, I mean, if we have to make names, uh, for sure we have like Sinija, Mr. Ray, Fabio from Italy, uh, all the Filipino school. I have many names: Raf.
Mm.
Uh, uh, there's so many, so many.
Right.
Um, Pablo from Australia. All the people with the ropes brand, because I also like a lot this thing about having different colors and weights, and
Mm.
so winning ropes, flash ropes, a lot of brands that right now are not even Tim from England,
Mm.
obviously, David Weck, Chris. I can go on
So
for
I think
days.
I got it. You're just a fan of Ropeflow.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't remember. I was talking with somebody, but I don't remember who. And I was like, I'm going to Tokyo as a teacher,
Hmm.
okay, as a guest, but I'm feeling as a fan. Like I'm going there, like taking picture with you or with the wax, or you
Uh-huh.
know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yes, I think the very, very, very most important thing about, at least at the core of my practice, is not having fun, but having pleasure.
What's the difference? What would you
So
say?
because sometimes when you say, okay, now I go practice and I want to have fun, and then maybe you don't have the best day, because it can be always the best day,
Hmm.
but have pleasure in doing it.
Mm.
Okay. So a lot of, not a lot, but sometimes happen that you take your rope and you say, I gotta go practice. Maybe I don't want to go. It's not always, you know, Christmas. So sometimes you gotta a little bit force yourself. But after 5 minutes rolling, you just feel it in your body. Okay. So this is like, when we talk about cardinals. So this is the a milestone of what I do.
Mhm.
So I wanna feel the pleasure of doing it. I wanna um, I wanna feel good. When I finish the practice, I'm always feeling good,
Right, right.
and that's why I don't really understand when we talk about frustration. You know,
Mm.
because the frustration is more about results. It's more about you want to see some results on your videos, or I want to learn this move and I can't do it, and so I don't practice anymore.
Uh-huh.
Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? You can have fun. I mean, that's why it's so cool, Ropeflow, because even uh, when you teach to somebody that doesn't know anything about rope flow, you give him the rope, you explain like, okay, you gotta swing, just start swinging,
Hmm.
and then you give another piece of information like, oh, try to circumnavigate, and they're just hooked. They wanna feel this being better, be a little bit better, controlling the thing, and after a while, when you know cardinals, when you know white methods, when you start shifting your brain on, let's say, results. Okay,
Hmm.
so I don't feel, obviously when you start from zero to 10, every day you learn something different. You feel the dopamine by
Right.
something but the more you go, the less you see this improvement.
Yeah.
It's the same improvement, but you see it less, you know. And so, um, the key, another key about being good in rope flow is to try to make it daily.
Mm.
Maybe it's not every day, but it
Most
doesn't matter
days.
what you do. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. Yes, if you want to really improve, you have to be focused, to have a kind of, you know, um, program, let's say. But most of it is to stay busy constantly. I mean, the people that uh, uh, for example, me, Shinisha, and also Jihun,
Hmm.
FM. I think in the last years, at least from when I started, are the people that stay more constant. I don't have many more names coming from 2021,
Right.
22
Right.
that kept going. You know, yeah, you skip. I sometimes skip. I don't know, a week, or I don't post it. but it's always in my mind. I mean, rope,
Uh-huh.
stuff everywhere,
Right, right.
So that's the another thing that I think is a key. So every practice you try to feel like I'm going to do rope flow besides the community, besides the video, besides the moves,
Hmm.
besides I move my body in this way that I really enjoy. I feel my body better after it. It opens to
Right.
other different practices.
Yeah, if you like sort of
Yeah,
focus on feeling good, everything else comes as a byproduct. Like just
yes,
yeah,
yes. Because as soon as you skip the pleasure step,
it's
you
done.
know,
That's it.
yeah, you open many things that I don't know. I want to post this drill. Oh, I always fuck up. Oh no, I have to record it again. Or
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, like that's why a lot of time. I don't know. I don't know if this message arrived or not. I don't care. But a lot of videos that I posted have mistakes. I
Mm.
don't care.
Mhm.
I wanna do it like this for me and for the people that say, "Oh, king of release." Who cares?
Mhm.
Who cares?
Mhm.
Nobody cares.
Mhm.
Maybe uh, I know it can be an inspiration because I'm inspired by a lot of people too. But
That's not where your focus is. Your
yeah, I mean, do mistakes. Do mistakes. Why it's called a mistake? Who we don't have no judges.
Mhm. Mhm.
So who say that this is a mistake? Or sometimes a lot of times you do something bad and then you recover it and you feel, wow, I recovered
Yeah,
this thing
yeah,
and something new came out. So allow yourself to do mistakes. Nobody cares. If the flow is cool, and you fuck up at the beginning, at the end. At the beginning, you can recover.
yeah.
At the end, who cares? It's over.
Mhm. Mhm.
In the meantime, maybe you do something that recover your flows, and so it's chapter one and chapter two. Uh, and as I said, I think the let's call it mistakes or flow interruption. It's core. If you do one very good flow from the beginning to the end, good. But if you recover a cool flow and you do a mistake and recover it and you do something better again, that's
Mhm.
even cooler,
So for you, the
at
whole
least to me.
process is the flow. The
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes. But no, I say this thing because uh, I really, at least for me, I think rope flow. I love rope flow as a practice, let's say a sport on its own.
Mhm.
But the very cool thing is that you can integrate whatever you do in life, you know? So it can be studying, it can be you play soccer. For me, I was dancing, people coming from yoga, martial arts, and you integrate. And also allows you to discover new practices. So after rope flow, I discover more about my body,
Mhm.
about meditation, about reading different kind of things. Um, so it's a gateway to many different
Mhm.
things that can enter your life. And when I started meditation, one key element is to regain the focus.
Mhm.
So you don't have to you don't have to force yourself. You just stay there. I mean, meditation, you gotta. meditate 24 hours during your day. You got to be in the moment. So
Yeah.
this is the key, but not the key. This is meditation, okay? But doing the practice is to be able to have the consciousness to realize that, oh, my head is navigating. I'm thinking about work. Let's go back here. This is the workout, the
Yeah.
workout for your mind, okay? Or when you do, like Muhammad Ali says, I start counting
After it
when I'm
burns.
destroyed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the same thing. So yeah, and if you allow yourself to be bad at something, you get good,
Mm.
you know. And I don't know if in the future, I'm pretty sure we'll start Ropeflow competition. Maybe not. Who cares? I'm pretty sure because
Sooner
it's
or
the
later.
natural thing
Yeah.
about everything. Everything.
Yeah, yeah.
They're doing it with kettlebells right now, you know?
And yoga, there's yoga competition, which is a little bit
I,
crazy
di-
to
I
me.
didn't know, but
Yeah.
so so my perspective, because coming from dance battles, my perspective is to mm, yeah, I mean, to try not to focus on, oh, you missed something in your flow, you can, I have a lot of video of, I'm talking about myself because I don't want to put these things on other people, but I have a lot of videos of myself that I really enjoy and where I missed something,
Mm.
or I recover a lot of times. I have the recovery because uh, usually when I do free flows, I try to, I start slow, then I have more or less some concept that I want to put into the thing, and then when I feel I'm more or less on the end of it, I try to push and stay on the edge, stay on the edge, stay on the edge, stay on the edge, stay on the edge. And sometimes I close it good, sometimes I close it bad, sometimes I close it bad and recover, and that's my best pleasure, when you stay on the edge and you don't know,
Right. Okay, okay.
maybe it's good, maybe it's you fuck up, maybe you push yourself um to be really free.
Hmm.
Okay, um so yes, I mean, obviously, if you are doing a routine, got to be perfect because that's the reason of it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I think there is a lot of improvement in allowing yourself doing bad and don't care. If
Yeah.
you don't care, you can step up.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
you care too much, your body, your mind stay, and it's very easy when to get into this thinking. So when you start learning, you start being having people say, "Oh, you the best," or "you good." So you wanna always be on, you know.
Right. I mean, if you're so deep in the flow state, you might not even realize you made a mistake. It's just you just keep going.
Yes, yes, but now I have some like videos in my mind where I didn't catch the release, and then in some way the handle come back to the hand, and
Uh-huh.
I didn't. At the beginning, I lost it, but in some ways, and you can see it that is not precise. But and I remember, and you smile because you think, oh, I didn't think, I couldn't catch it again,
Mhm,
and you
mhm.
catch it, and so you feel more pumped, because you don't lose the recording, and yeah, I mean, I learned a lot of things like this, and also this is more from coming from breaking, being able to not being able, but uh, mm, trying to mask the thing, you
Mm.
know.
Hmm.
So it's like you going to school, you have the test, and you don't really know the thing, so you try to
Like pretend.
articulate in a different way. Yeah, pretend. So it's because we are not in school. It's a cool way to develop your style. What happened when I do mistakes? What happened when I have to start the flow? For example, a lot of people always say, "Oh, it's cool that when you stop the flow, you put your,
Hmm.
it's super
Understood.
cool." But if you think it, it's nothing. It's just I stop and I put here. But just the just thinking about it, you know, you don't have to do crazy things. Just put put a point, a
Hmm.
period, or you have to start it. You can start it. Just think how
Right,
it's
right.
cool. It's not. It's already good.
Hmm.
Or think about moving, or think about. Mm, I don't
Whatever
want to say
you
the
think.
outfit, but yeah, yeah. Also, the
No
more you
rules.
feel comfortable with yourself, uh, uh, even uh, the background, you don't have to choose the background and go there.
Right.
You have to. I'm here. I put my phone here. Oh no, here is the kitchen. I don't like it. Here is, you know, I have the light here, so it's not. So you just basic things.
Hmm.
So then you don't have to correct the color, the lights on.
Right. Yeah. I want to switch gears a little bit. And
Yeah.
so on your Instagram, you have a video of you flowing on Italian TV. So can you walk me
Hmm.
through sort of just how did that come to be? What was that like?
Okay. This was pretty random,
Hmm.
because there is this program where the people um have to guess the work. Okay.
Oh, like what you do for a living?
Yeah, yeah. They
Okay.
just watch you and they okay, he's I don't
Yeah,
know,
a chef.
yeah, chef, yes,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
whatever, okay? And so they try to find crazy things like, and a lot of friends of mine went there, breaking. Sometimes you see somebody that that do a different job or whatever, and so they just contact me. They saw that I did this thing, and that obviously nobody know nothing about it. And so they told me you can come to the program to uh, yeah, to as a participant, okay,
Uh-huh.
and then you will have this minute to show what you do, and so was very cool. Was not focused on Ropeflow, but was good to have a platform where not just to have the video of it and to say I was on TV, blah blah blah. Who cares? But to as we said before, to put it as uh, this is not explaining Ropeflow to you. This is showing you
Mhm.
the coolness, even if you don't know anything about it. So it's just the art form,
Right.
and so was a very good occasion to test myself in this environment. Obviously, was the first time doing a showcase with the rope like this, but uh, not the first time on the stage, not the
Right.
first time on TV, not the first time. So my only my only thing was I have to do a good thing for, let's say, the Ropeflow community,
Right.
but it was 10 times easier than doing breaking,
Ah.
At least to me, when I started with the rope, everything was, I was in my bubble.
Mhm.
So I didn't care about anything else. The only thing was the timing, because you have to do these things, but was not choreographed.
Just free
It
flow,
was, yeah, more or less I
more or
will do
less.
these moves,
Uh-huh.
but you know, just that's another thing that I keep it very very tight in my practice. Uh, I want that what the people see on my profile, on my videos, is very very close to what I do live.
Mhm.
So if you see myself in this clip and you like that, there's no choreography, there's no preparation, there's no 1,000 recordings. It's one. Maybe I do two, and then I choose the one I like more. But it's not always the best.
Right.
So when you practice like this, and then you have to do the same exact thing on TV,
Mm.
you're already there.
Just
You don't
another
have
day for you.
the performance. Yes.
Mm.
It obviously is different if you do routines, if you do something more choreography. I have the luck to have this freestyle attitude from breaking, so most of it was pretty easy, but
Okay.
was really cool. Also to um, I mean, I don't want to say I'm the first one that I did this and that, but I was the first one.
Yeah,
So,
I've been seeing anywhere.
to me, Fabio is the blueprint of Italian Ropeflow. I'm the first one going in TV with Ropeflow. So we are, I care about these things more for the future.
Mm.
So you have a storyline that when you go to a gym, when you do something, you have, we didn't, came up with this thing. There is a lot of history behind it. There are people, there are teachers, there is a practice, there is WAC method. There are people in Japan, there are people in Poland, there are people in Switzerland, there are people in USA, South America. You have um, is a very, very huge foundation in terms of what we do, what happened, who we are. So it's not the most important, but everything is a piece of the puzzle.
Right, right. It's contributing to the future of Ropeflow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where where do you want to see Ropeflow go in the future? Because we briefly talked about
So
battle, but there's many.
my, I think the very first one that I would like would be theaters or video clips, or something related, from my background to the city, to the street, but not just from my background in breaking, but because I like to live rope flow open air.
Say that
So
again.
I like that, to see rope flow open air, to live rope flow in the parks,
Hmm.
in the city, because if you live next to the seaside, it's cool to have your flow on the seaside. But I'm in a city, so I don't go to the best park. I go to my park. you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do this thing to, I mean, as always, it's not that I do something for. I do my thing. So if you live in a city and you don't have the mountain and you don't have the drone and you don't have, just go, down to your park next to your house, find a nice spot and drill.
Mhm.
That's the same thing I did, and that's the thing that a lot of people do everywhere. That's why I told you video clips, because sometimes you have artists that are shooting in parking lots or stuff like that.
Mhm.
Uh, so instead of having the breakers or instead of having people doing martial arts, would be super cool to have Ropeflow. And you can shift it on hardcore or piano player, very smooth music, uh, very deep music. You can really
Yeah,
put it wherever.
that's true.
And and also I named Cirque du Soleil because it's very famous, okay? But theaters, so um, or mm, like in the mainstream artistic businesses,
Mhm.
wherever,
Mhm.
cinemas, or the art form is something that I really like. I think it fits so perfect on whatever music.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is that rope flow, I mean, martial art, you fight with somebody.
Mhm.
Dancing, you dance. Everybody knows dance, but rope flow is a mix. It's not dance. It's not gym. I mean,
Mhm.
you don't go in a video clip dancing with your dumbbells.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
you can maybe do something with kettlebells, but still, it's
Mhm.
very hard to maybe uh, even, for example, the mace. Okay, you can do very cool things with the mace, but from a visual point of view, you don't feel the weight. Okay, but with rope flow, you kind of feel that it's a rope. So everybody has the feeling of having a rope in the
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you jump the rope or not,
Mhm. Mhm.
because it's like the stick,
Yeah.
okay? But still the stick martial art. So if you have a stick and you hit somebody, you go there, you
Mhm.
know? Instead of rope flow, where you go? Is it martial art? You never saw anybody, yeah, dart, okay, but it's not the same thing. Um, at the same time, you dance. It can be a dance. You can express yourself in so many different ways, and still we are at the very, very beginning, you know,
Yeah.
because somebody um, can move very fast with the rope. I can move, very fast and do a lot of that, but the shape of the body is whack.
Mhm.
So I can go very fast, but it's whack. So the next step will be when somebody will will have a very good amount of move with very good shape, fast and slow, fast combination, like really, like yo-yo people, like,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
you know, you can go fast, but the shape of the body is
Right.
bad.
Right.
So this will be probably some kid from Japan, probably. I'm pretty sure will come from that part of the world.
Maybe, maybe. Yeah.
Um, doing super crazy, and what we do right now will be the next baseline, you
Mhm.
know. So I'm pretty sure that this right now is the baseline for what will happen in 5 years. In
Mhm.
5 years, you will see people basics flowing like us now.
Yeah, yeah.
When I started, Dragon Roll was already something difficult.
Mm.
Sneaks.
Hmm.
Right now, people are just boom, boom, boom,
Yeah, yeah.
just learning. So the work is more on the shape of the body, how you translate. It's always back and forth. So
Mhm.
the rope shapes the body shapes the rope shapes the body shapes the rope. It's always like this. Everything in Ropeflow is a balance between dualities.
Mhm.
So is it better a heavy rope or a light rope? You gotta follow all the spectrum. Is
Mm.
it better to go fast or go slow? You gotta follow all the spectrum.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta follow, not fall. I don't know
Mhm.
what I said. So short rope, long rope, left, right, dominant, non-dominant. Uh, there
One
are everything in rope flow is like this.
one hand, two hands.
Sorry.
One hand, two
Yeah,
hands.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. During the practice, you turn right, you turn left. Um, you go ahead with overhand, and you walk back with the overhand.
Mm.
Then you turn, and it's different.
Yeah, yeah.
You go ahead with underhand. You go ahead. You got fight on overhand, flight, underhand. Everything is like this. So every time you have doubt on what you're doing, you gotta think, I'm doing this, but maybe I gotta do this. No, maybe you gotta do both.
Mm, mm,
Always, always. This is
mm, mm,
to me, this is the rule.
mm, mm.
So duality, finding the balance between duality. We can go on to talk on this days. The Tao is the same. So the ultimate thing is to be in the midline.
Mm.
Okay, so the midline of the Tao is the, let's say, eye opening.
Mm, mhm.
So sometimes you're here, sometimes you're there, and you wanna
Right, right.
find that sweet spot.
Mhm. And yeah, I like what you said about one thing that sort of excites me is I see Ropeflow as a lifelong practice, but it's so new that
Yes,
nobody's been doing it for a lifetime yet.
yes,
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
like
That's
maybe,
true.
yeah, yeah.
I like how you put it down because I was I have this vision similar to yours that is right now in the world it's pretty rare to find whatever practice that nobody knows.
Yeah.
When I start breaking, and I started in 2000, breaking is from the late 60s, 70s, and already nobody knew anything about it when I danced in the street.
Mm,
Right now, everybody knows about
mm,
breaking because of the Olympics, because of the commercials. Like everybody, if you live in a city, everybody knows it.
yeah.
Maybe don't not with depth, but more or less.
Yeah.
You
They've
just
seen
go on
it,
the
they've
floor
heard
and
of it.
spin.
Mhm.
Yeah, but rope flow, everybody knows why you're jumping the rope without jumping it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when they ask me, uh, when they ask me, I know there are better definition, but when random people ask me what it is, it's like jumping the rope without jumping it. That's the quickest answer that I
Yeah.
can say. And the thing is that it's already controversial,
Yeah, yeah. They
because
can't imagine.
what you do, I do jump rope without jumping. So what you do,
Yeah.
just roping,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you
It's like
know?
swimming without water.
And the thing is that the only thing, not the only one, but in terms uh, of the depth of the practice, jump rope and rope flow are two very different
Mhm.
things.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, they have in common the rope, some movements, but most of the concepts are completely different because we don't have, we go up and the rope go up instead of we go up and the rope goes down. So this is the very first difference. And then we have the side bending that you don't really have in jump rope. You know, it's very, very different. And so it's coming back to what you said. It's it's super exciting to know that you are doing something that 99.9% of the people on the world never saw it, never, you
Yeah.
know, it's impossible. I mean, right now, even the videos on YouTube are not so many.
Yeah. No,
If
no.
you think if you think about whatever, like Rubik's cube,
Yeah. Yeah.
millions of videos,
Mhm. Mhm.
yo-yo, Diablo, breakdance, whatever. You choose one, sword,
Yeah.
freestyle.
Yeah.
You choose whatever, you find it. You find somebody having a course. You find somebody, but you know, I can name more or less most rope flow courses around. You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
and they're less than 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, less.
It's I can't think of anything else that's um, like not
You got
well known, but still has potential.
yeah, yeah. It's so on. Another very cool thing is that is has a great potential to anybody because you can bring uh, your background into it.
Mm.
You know, your personal trainer,
Yeah.
you fit the rope flow into helping your people. Uh, for example, I always do this example from of Joanne from Canada.
Mhm.
She studied with me, and she's a yoga teacher. And she moved a part of the group of her yoga group into rope flow.
Mhm.
So the integration was yoga and rope flow, and started a class of rope flow from her background.
Right. Right.
Okay, and some people maybe another guy, I don't remember the name right now, um, coming from drumming,
Okay.
and so it paired the rhythms
Wow.
of the drumming with,
Uh-huh.
it's so
Yeah.
whatever you do, you study in university, so maybe you use your rope flow to expand your focus, your knowledge on flow. So maybe you can teach your friends through this how to develop, because how to develop the flow. Because I think the another one of the thousand cool things about rope flow, at least to me, is the quickest way to understand what the flow is,
Mm.
to feel it.
Right.
Because uh, if you do, I don't know, take for example dancing or martial arts. Okay, to get into the flow state, minimum you need is 10 years of practice, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe you feel this flow in 1 minute 30 seconds. Very very hard. So uh, because I knew the concept, because in hip hop you have rap flow, you have the DJ flow, you have
Mm-hmm.
the flow in your steps into, in graffiti art. Also you have
Right.
the flow of the letters that you connect one to another.
Right. Uh-huh.
When I started rope flow, I already had the concept, and I was like, I can feel this concept for 15 minutes. I can go on for 2 hours,
Mm.
you know, without feeling tired,
Right.
staying there. And if I want to go there, I pick the rope and I start doing figure eight. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it. And this can be done by anybody, anybody. And you feel, you understand what's going on. So now you can have the, how you say, the carryover
Mhm.
on another practice, you
Right,
know?
right. Yeah, yeah. It's
Workflow, same thing.
mhm, mhm. I wanted to I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's what you said about bringing your background into Ropeflow. It really Ropeflow benefits just the more people that do it and just the different kinds of people do it because it's also inspiring to the rest of us, which is another reason why I'm not really looking forward to like battles because if you have battles, it's gonna have like rules and criteria for winning and losing, and so the flows we don't know if, until it happens, but uh, the flow all might look kind of similar because everybody wants to do it under the same rules.
Yeah, but you know, there are some things that you cannot stop,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, from happening.
Mhm.
So at some point, I mean, if we meet each other in Tokyo and I say to you, okay, let's do a back to back,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
okay? I go 1 minute, you go 1 minute. I go 1 minute, you go. You're hooked
Yeah, that's true.
because
That's true.
it's something so natural,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
even in a good way, without the competition, you feel I want to do my best. You know, I want to. It doesn't matter perfect,
mhm.
but I want to. I feel the traction of the thing. Okay, this is a spontaneous human being behavior.
Right.
Okay, it doesn't matter that you want to win and we gotta fight.
Mhm, mhm,
It's
mhm.
just natural.
Just
It's just
friendly
natural.
competition.
It's like when you post a video, you want to, you know, yeah, you want it natural, but you don't want to post some
Mhm, mhm.
kitty video.
Right,
Okay,
right.
it
Yeah,
is just
yeah.
natural.
Uh-huh,
You know,
uh-huh.
it's normal. It's normal. Uh, so at some point, the very good thing about it is that we are already talking about these topics without having it yet.
That's true.
So it's cool that people already that are already involved in a growing community. Uh, at least to me, it's stupid to say, no, I don't like competition. They will come. They will
Mhm,
come.
mhm.
So you will be an hater, or you ingrain right now the thing, and you decide I don't want to do it. You know, there are a lot of people doing Ropeflow without posting it.
Mm.
They're still doing
Right,
Ropeflow.
right.
Okay. So one person can say, why you have to post your video? You know, why you don't just feel the goodness of the practice? Because some people want to share, some people want to earn. Tunisia moved his work.
Yeah.
You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But somebody can say, oh, so you are exploiting Ropeflow because you are making money. You know,
Right, right.
no, you can always arguing on whatever,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But the important thing is to understand that this somebody will start this thing, and uh, and so if you wanna be into competition, try to have the best preparation to at least be do the best work that you can do for
Right.
yourself, for the communities, for the participants, for the judges that you are gonna call, for whatever, you
Mhm.
know. Then you don't care, good enough. Breaking is the same. You can battle somebody in the street. You can go to Olympics. You can go to big events. You can go to jam session. You can go to the discotheque and find somebody to jam with or to battle, or you know there is a huge spectrum of things, you know,
Right. That's true. That's true.
and uh, and the practice itself say this to us,
Mm,
you know, like we said before, we had the duality and we move in between.
right.
Okay, so just be conscious of what is it. This is for you. Place yourself and have the best time
Hmm.
you can. What other people do, they're having fun. Good for them.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know.
Right. Right.
I mean, it's easy. You don't like competition because maybe the rules are you don't like the rule. Don't do competition.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's it. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's
Very
super
true.
easy.
All right. Well, one last thing. March, you're coming to Tokyo. What are you looking forward to doing in Japan?
Man, I tell you the truth. I don't know anything about Japan. I know. I mean, in specific things. So I'm pretty sure I'm going on the opposite of planning.
I was just gonna jump right in.
The only thing I know is that I've been to Asia just one time in South Korea.
Okay.
So this is everything I know about Asia.
Sounds
and
good. Okay. Okay.
and uh, and I like One Piece, so I
Yes.
think I will pretty overwhelmed. I
Hmm.
don't have to go searching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing about records.
Mm.
Uh, Tokyo in particular, I think, is full of record collectors, shops, bars.
Mm.
So I mean, a lot of things that are my passion are in that city. So you know,
No
I don't
worries.
want to plan too much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like to go around the city. Even I remember when I went to Korea, the thing that blew my mind was just to be in the city without reading anything.
Mm.
You know, I mean, probably in Tokyo will be more some English. I
Hmm.
don't know,
Hmm.
but most is not European language,
Yeah.
so you just you are there and you
Yeah.
can't read. So this thing is already something that it's really powerful to me. And another very cool thing is that in that same period of time, there will be some b-boy events.
Okay.
So I have some friends, my best friend and some other friends that are coming to Tokyo in that period. So
Wow.
I will be also with some Italian homies
That's perfect.
and very good friends because it's not just okay, you are Italian, I'm Italian. It is this is super random. So
Mm.
my friend told me, oh, you know that I'll be in Tokyo in that same days, and I was, oh wow,
Wow.
it's crazy.
Wow.
And they this friend of mine, Pesco, is one of the to me one of the best b-boys in the world right now, but for sure in Europe and for sure the best in Italy. And he went to Japan already and visited a lot, a couple of times. So you know, you knows, he knows.
Mhm, mhm.
So I'm just
You're
I'm
just
just
chilling.
coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because as I
Nice.
told you, I don't like editing and planning so much.
Right,
So
right.
I will be like a child
Hmm.
in Wonderland.
Yes, yes. I'm looking forward to it as well. So, well, I had a lot of questions prepared, but you answered all of them. And so I just want to say
Yeah,
thank
man.
you for your
When
time and your wisdom.
when we talk about Ropeflow, I can chat so much,
Yeah, yeah.
so much. Thanks to you. I think I wanna give you a big shout out about this thing that you're doing because as always in different practices, most of the people want to do the practice,
Mhm, mhm.
and wanna like instead, I think right now, and for the the wealth of Ropeflow is very important that, some people provide ropes, some people provide moves, some people provide teaching, some people provide vision, some people provide ideas, some people provide podcasts, some people provide interviews. It's important that also other flowmies realize that maybe with their job, I don't know, they work for a magazine, and they say, I can do, I have this passion for rope flow. Why I don't open a website kind of rope flow magazine?
Mm.
You open it right now. In 5 years,
Yeah.
you will be, undisputed, because you are the only one.
Yeah.
Uh, so always, it's always good that people move in this ways, because I'm pretty sure that me, Sinisha, and other people think about, oh, let's do. I thought about doing interviews the day I started till now, but you have to do so many things,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's super good that Miko is organizing, and you obviously,
Yeah.
this meetup. Um, so right now, if you want to contribute to this practice, you can you do whatever you want, and you help the community, you help yourself, you position yourself. Uh, Also, one last thing that I used to say a lot: if you are starting Ropeflow, because I heard this a lot. Oh, I'm in my city. Am I the only one doing Ropeflow? Me too. I'm in a big city. I'm pretty much the only one. I practice alone. I don't want to force people into it. But if you are alone, practice, and you will be the pioneer of your city. 99%.
Yeah. Yeah.
99%.
That's
You
true.
know?
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're coming to my city, no. But in your village, in your town, wherever right now, you are a pioneer, you can gather people together, you can do a lot of things.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
so much good to be in this spot right now, with the awareness of where we are right now, already connected worldwide, already people pushing it in terms of whatever, most
Mhm.
teachings,
Mhm.
websites, and ropes. So if you find yourself into rope flow now, it's better than Bitcoins.
Yeah. 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 That's a great saying. And
Yeah.
everyone's just great people.
Yeah, because it's not just money,
Yeah.
it's real life currency, it's passion currency, it's connection, community, um, something new. You can connect with schools, with children, with physical education, with theaters, art, music, and everything will come.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know how many years, but as you said before, it's a lifetime practice. I mean, I can go on until I will be 90
Yeah. Yeah.
and still flowing, and still I can teach rope flow when I will be 70 years old, So it's right now is the best moment to get connected and get in touch.
Yeah. There will never be another
Yeah.
era like this.
And I'm pretty sure that in the next years, because a lot of people left a little bit, okay, or
Mhm.
maybe stop posting, or maybe shift to other things. When we will have, because it's always in waves, like, it's always good period, and then I go down a little bit. And then, so there will be a massive blow up
Mhm.
sooner or later.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe this one is the first edition of the global meetup. Maybe in the fifth edition will be 1,000 people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Uh, and a lot of people will come back.
Mhm. Yeah.
a lot. Saying, yeah, I did Ropeflow in 2022, and they have the knowledge because they have, and so they will be back into
Mm,
reinforcing this thing. No,
hmm.
right now there are a lot of people practicing all over the world, but not so many that stay busy year
True.
by year with updating, upgrading, sharing,
Yeah.
teaching, innovating, providing. Not so many. I
Hmm.
think
I agree.
maybe it will be difficult to go to 10 people.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
if I think about when I start,
Hmm. Hmm.
I remember a lot of like Tunisia too. We, we chat a lot, and we were not the only one, but the only one really, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And uh, he's the only one I think from when I started that still raps
Mm,
for real, for
hmm.
real.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah. And he's only getting more serious figure.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, for sure. I mean, we can go on and on to talk about the beauty of this practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You already know.
Uh-huh. Well, it'll be great to do this again sometime.
Yeah, man. But I'm super excited about this project that you're doing because there are so many people that I would be interested in to see. So
Yeah.
as I told you before, as a fan,
Hmm.
when you put one of these interview for with the I don't know, okay, David Wack is we all know,
Yeah.
but for example, Edward Troyes,
Hmm.
or Slash Crops, or there are so many interesting backgrounds,
Yeah. Yeah.
and ideas and stories, and yeah, so cool,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
cool. So
I'm gonna continue. I just enjoy this. So yes, it's good content, but I think I enjoy it, and I know other people gonna enjoy it because there's no information out there. The only information I know is
yeah,
on what they post or if I DM, but there's a limit to how much you know from DM. So I'm just like, I'm gonna do
yeah,
this.
but also because I think that this kind of projects are even better in 2, 3, 5 years when you stay constant and you
Mhm.
say, oh, he started in 2026. Oh, the first interview was with Nisa. Oh, the other interviews, and you go there, and uh, maybe you have seen the teachings of these people or the videos or the workshop, but now you go back searching, and you have something to go deeper with, or the perspective, because
Mhm.
the perspective that I have now is not the same that I had when I started, and will be different in 2 or 3 years. And you can see what changes, what shifted, what stays the same. Oh, this guy was a legend, but he stopped.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, you know, a lot of people, when they ask me about Fabio, and there are not so many information, but
Right.
to me, I always I always say in my when I talk about my background, uh, same with Ray, with Mr. Ray. Yes, a lot of people knows him, but somebody who starts now
Yeah. Yeah.
don't know, and it's it's not because he was the best, or he is still super cool, okay, but is that he was so cool in that year.
Mm.
So to me, to Shinisha was, oh, he is the main
Yeah.
character right now. So we want to go there, So main inspiration. Even a lot of my releases came from Master Zen from Australia. Nobody knows him. If you
Mhm.
go right now to check his profile, crazy combination, crazy releases with dope stuff, and most of the time when I share his profile, people say, "Oh, I didn't know about him," and
Yeah,
he almost he never posts,
mhm,
But most of the work I did with releases was inspired by him. By
mhm,
oh, this thing is crazy. I want to learn it and I want to do it not just as a drill, but incorporating in my flows.
mhm.
So,
What's his
uh,
Instagram?
so uh, I don't remember
Okay,
Zen. Uh, Maybe Master Zen. I
Master Zen.
don't remember, but I can share to you.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, and this was the inspiration. So I see the thing. Oh, you do it with the pattern, or maybe just one side. So I copy the move, I flip, I learn both sides, and
Mhm,
then I do it into the flows.
mhm.
So this is an upgrade,
Yeah.
of and bringing the, let's say, the history.
Mhm,
Okay, so you can track it back,
mhm,
not just like uh, for example, Sam learned a lot of releases because he watched my videos.
mhm,
My videos come from Zen videos. Probably Zen videos come from jump rope inspiration of some kind.
mhm.
So it's good to more or less have a tracking, have
Yeah.
material, have chats, have. And I say this because, for example, in my breaking background, because of my laziness and the different technology, I didn't have. I think I have maybe the five, no, maybe less, 2% of the footages
Mhm,
that I danced in my life.
mhm,
Just some battles or something like that, and many moves that I lost in the years.
mhm.
So documenting and having this kind of conversation is super super good.
Yeah. Well, thank you for contributing to the art of
Man,
Ropeflow, and I'll see you in
thank you,
March.
and can't wait to we see you in 1 month, 1 month and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah. So exciting. All right,
Super
so
super.
thank you, Phil.
Have a good day.
You
Bye
too.
bye everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.